Hey y'all, it's Life Coach D. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like, share, and leave a comment. Let me know if you agree with what I'm bringing out or disagree. So I wanted to talk about just feeling unappreciated. Just the topic really is just unappreciation. I don't know if that's a word, but you just feel unappreciated, by the people that you care about. Those are the only people that can affect how you feel, are the ones that you care about. Because if you don't care about someone, then who cares if they appreciate you or not? But, there are times when you do have to put your foot down and you do have to put yourself first and you do have to love yourself, and you can't always be a yes person. You can't always be the go-to person, the person that's going to stop, drop, and roll. And you know what, too? That's honestly a hasty spirit. When people, are reaching out to you for favors and want you to do things for them, you honestly should be praying over that first. And if not praying, because if you're not a believer in the Most High, then you should at least meditate and consider this is something that you want to do. I feel like everything goes left when you're doing things just for the other person. When you're doing things that you don't even want to do, but you're doing it just to please the other person. And if you're doing that, please stop, because that's really not good. And it's a people-pleasing spirit, and it's people-pleasing. And that's something you never want to be, because when you allow people to have that much control over you, you will fall at the drop of a dime, mentally, emotionally. It will weaken you, and it can easily drive you into depression, because you're trying to keep up with what this person wants you to do, and you're trying to keep up with keeping this person happy, and you're neglecting your own happiness, you're neglecting your own self. So with that, it's important to always meditate over things, pray over things, and think it through, and not make hasty decisions. Because, to be honest, most of the time when you're always saying yes to someone, that one time you say no, you are the enemy. That one time you say no, that person is looking at you like you're the worst person in the world. And they may even start acting different towards you. And if you're a people pleaser, you won't be strong enough to deal with it. But if you're firm within yourself, and you have that confidence within yourself, and you love yourself, and you set your ground, you set your boundaries, you'll be fine with that, because you're putting yourself first. But when you're a people pleaser and you tell someone no, and they start to treat you differently, and they're not treating you the same because you're trying to put your foot down, you're going to break. You're going to break so badly, and you're going to stay in that state of mind. You're going to stay in that situation with that person because you're not setting your boundaries and you're not putting your foot down. And if you want to be appreciated, you have to set boundaries, because if not, people are going to continuously walk all over you. And we don't want that. We don't want people to walk all over you. We don't want people to make you feel like you're not worthy, because you are worthy. And that's why it's important to make sure that you're not making decisions for someone else, that you're making decisions for yourself. When you are blessing others, you're blessing them from your heart. You're blessing them because you want to bless them, and you're not doing it for show. You're not doing it just to, be a people pleaser, to show off, but you're doing it for all the right reasons. That's so important, because if you're not doing it for all the right reasons, it will be exposed. And on top of it being exposed, you're not helping yourself in the area of self-love, self-care. And that's how it'll be exposed, because you will be breaking mentally and emotionally, because this person is no longer speaking with you because you couldn't do something that they wanted you to do for them. So it's important to always put yourself first. It's important to pray over decisions. Think about things, meditate on things, and do things from your heart. Stop doing things just to please someone else. If it's going to fulfill you and make you happy within, if it's placed upon your spirit to bless someone and be there for someone, why not? Do it. But if you're just doing it just to do it, you might as well stop because you are eventually going to crash. Eventually, it's going to happen. So, and then also when you're doing things from the heart and you prayed over things and God has showed you, like, yes, this is the way you should go, this direction I'm leading you in, you don't feel bad. You don't have regrets because you know you did the right thing. And when you set boundaries, you don't feel bad and you don't have regrets. Most people are ungrateful. Sorry to say. Most people only care about their own needs. They're ungrateful. All they're focused on is the present. And if you're not there for them in the present, then you're their worst enemy in that moment. So don't focus on anyone else feelings towards you. Focus on self-care, self-love, doing things out of love and with the right pure intentions. And it will go a long way. It will go a long way. And continue to focus on praying and meditating and really thinking things through without making decisions. Just get rid of the hasty spirit. And I can speak on that because I used to be very, very hasty. I used to try to be there for everyone. I want to help everyone. I want to, someone calls me, someone needs me, I'm jumping. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm not even going to the Most High and praying about it. I'm just jumping. Until after so many situations, after dealing with so many ungrateful people, after my feelings being hurt so many times, I had to stop. I had to set boundaries. I had to take it to the Most High. I had to start praying over things, praying over situations. And also, let me share this. When it comes to money, never give out money that you cannot lose. That's a tip that someone gave me, and I live by that now. If you cannot lose it, do not give it out. Because you notice when someone's in need of money, they say all the right things, they're desperate. And soon as it's time to pay back, it's like you're begging them for money and it's rightfully your money. So just don't do it unless you can lose it. Okay. I do want to share that. But back to the hasty spirit. Let's just try to purge that spirit out. And let's focus on thinking things through, praying over things, and meditating on things. And I keep repeating this because I really want you guys to understand and grasp what I'm saying. And if you're already doing this, awesome. But if you're not, someone that isn't, talk to them about it, because being hasty is not the way. And I just want to share that really quick message. I want you guys to know that, you're not alone when it comes to wanting to help people and be there for people, but you just have to use wisdom. And it has to be placed upon your heart in order for it to be pure and righteous. Okay, because we don't want to do things from our own egos and our own desires, but we want to make sure that we're doing things with the right intention. Okay, and that's all I have to say. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you share this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks, guys.